Well, when coming to do the intro, I realized I forgot to come up with an intro. So back to these intros that it's just, I don't have an intro. Yay! Welcome back to Cave Colonization, episode 86. Alright, we are right here today. Closest we've been to the train station, and we're right behind the banner shop. Or I guess the banner shop might be right behind this build, I don't know. I'm gonna get started, and I'm going to hope that I can remember everything, because there are a few things that I want to mention. So I guess starting off, the first one is kind of one of my secret, I wonder if this will happen, goals was to hit level 100 in the series, and I was pretty close on the third floor by the time it ended. I was like level 94 or something, but then I made a bow, so I had my level reduced back down to like 70. But as you can see, I have actually hit level 100, and I don't think I brought a deep slate brick slab, which I think I need for this. Yeah, I didn't, but that's okay. I can get that later. So that's one of the cool things done. I guess it's kind of cool. I hit level 100 in my survival world not too long ago, but then I added impaling 5 to my trident, so I'm back down to level 80. But I've never actually hit level 100 legitimately. And I guess technically, I mean, I guess it is legitimately, but some people are like, ooh, if you use keep inventory, it's not legitimate. But this is, as I mentioned, pretty much every time, as the wrong block, every time it's come up. This is a building series, not a if I die, I have to spend hours getting my stuff back series. So I don't care, but I hit level 100, so that's pretty poggers. And number 2, let's see if I can remember what it is. I don't really know which one I had as number 2, but one of them is, last time I said that I literally remembered it, and then I just immediately forgot it. Is my memory cooked? It might be. I think it might be Jover for me. I think I have to like retire. I need Prevagen or something. Anyway, see if I can freaking remember anything. But last time was fairly unorganized. I know that was something I was gonna say, and I wanted to be a little bit more organized for this episode, but I can see that is legitimately not happening. For some reason, like, there were 4 things I wanted to mention, and I mentioned one of them, and then I forgot. This is... I think it's over for me. Gotta pull my screenshots. Alright, I paused the video and did some top tier thinking, so hopefully I can remember now. But the one I think I was gonna mention is the video I mentioned last time. The video is done, and I will upload it probably on Friday, because I don't really like uploading that many videos a week, which is kind of dumb considering I'm on YouTube like pretty much every day because I have that much to do. But yeah, you know, and I like when there's new content, so why I not release new content more often myself? We'll never know. And one of them that happened today that I tacked onto the list is my laptop's charger cooked itself. The casing split and the wires began touching, and you plug it in and it blows up, and it's kind of not the safest thing to plug into your computer, so I have to get a new one of those, and we ordered that. It'll be here tomorrow, so I'm just borrowing my dad's now to charge his computer so you guys can have this wonderful content. Okay, I think that block might need to go and this one goes here. I'm gonna put the floor in for upstairs if I can find which shulker box it is. It's here. Alright, the other one, test of my knowledge. Why do I have 5 birch? Did I go here? I guess probably. Anyway, test of my knowledge. I forgot already. Again. Bleh. So I think by this point I mentioned the 3 of them. Oh, right. The sound quality. So last episode was another video with crappy ass sound quality. And it really annoys me having to cut all these like pops and like, you know, the stereotypical teammate has the jet airplane, jet engine, which are on airplanes, microphone quality, and I don't like that, having to cut that out. So the sound might be a little bit quieter this episode because I think the microphone is further from my mouth, but it does tend to slip down towards. So in the beginning, it starts off okay, and then it quickly devolves. That's something that I'm hoping I can resolve, but we'll have to see what happens. It's not really something I can check because, as I mentioned, it happens over time, so it's really annoying. So you may have to turn your volume up for this episode and future episodes going forward. I know that's a problem for one person specifically. Hopefully everyone else is okay with it. I don't mind turning my volume up a little, but oh well. So I've kind of been doing the interior because I have been trying to focus on my commentary, getting everything I wanted to say said, even though I did forget most of it. But I think right now I'm going to take a quick break and build the roof, and afterwards, since I've said everything I wanted to say, my commentary will devolve into my normal mindless rambling. So I'll be be right back. Alright, the roof is done, and now I have to fix the upper bits. But oh well, that's easy enough. So I remembered, and I'm gonna forget probably, some more things I wanted to mention about, get out of here, torch, the video. So the video, as I mentioned, will be on Friday, probably, hopefully. And then I do have Stores in the Wrong Spot, another video, and that other video will probably come out the Friday after. And that video actually is the one that, you know, scuffed up cave colonization. It's that video's fault. I mean, not really. It is just kind of my fault because I'm kind of dumb, but, you know, it's... Look, man, it feels better if you can blame something besides yourself, right? Nobody wants to be held accountable for their actions. At least, I know I don't. Like, nothing could ever be my fault. Like, I don't know what you're on about, bro. I have to place these brick stairs in the right spot. You know what, ladder? I'm just gonna break this wall because I'm so lazy I'm gonna cause extra work for myself. But look at that. Boom. So, I'm going to now do my regularly scheduled cave colonization episode spiel where I discuss, you know, here's what this build is, and how you can subscribe to make me feel better about my terrible building skills and stuff like that. You know, probably not, but this is another restaurant for this floor. So we have, I believe that's now due because we have the underground grill and this one, and I don't know if there's any more. Let me just take a quick look outside. I think it's just these two. But this one is oriented around soup, and it's called the Soup Central, as you'll know from the title, because I very creatively title, that's the wrong, I very truly, I very creatively name my videos the same name as the build. So first of all, you're welcome. You know exactly what you're gonna get from the video. Second of all, my brain's small. I know creative. Ain't nobody got time to be creative. We got AI to do that for us now or something, because that's definitely the part of my life I want to automate, you know. I definitely want to be less creative overall. I should probably leave these shulker boxes down so I don't have to keep putting them down and wasting time looking in shulker boxes. But as I mentioned, this is another restaurant, so what I'm building here is the restaurant portion, and I decided unfortunately to put down a painting, so now I have to go through this and get the right one. And there we go. It didn't take too long, thankfully. And once again, like every restaurant build I've made, there is the banner that is the menu. Okay, I actually haven't pulled out my screenshots yet. Am I like getting smarter? I don't think so. I actually do need to pull my screenshots to double check something right about now. It is kind of difficult to see, but I believe I need polished deep slate bricks like that, and then to pick up these stairs, put them here. That actually should be, oh my god, I'm dropping my phone on my number keys. It's gonna mute something. I have to go check that now. Alright, we're fine. I didn't accidentally start live streaming this cave colonization episode. Not that I think I could, because I think I need something on YouTube to double check that I'm actually streaming. Okay, that's right, but you know, you never know with me. I can be very intelligent sometimes, as we've all seen. Oh, I need to remember to put down the last item frame. Which way does this... Who here ordered the rabbit stew? That's the question I'm asking. Okay, it was this person. I don't know why there's nobody here, but there's food there anyway. Ah, yes. Good design. Alright, now we can go upstairs. And upstairs should be pretty simple. We got the orange bed, we got the orange carpet. Oops, we got another door right here that leads to this incredible balcony, which I'll get to in a little bit, and I can put the windows down, and that saves an inventory slot. Let me see what the ceiling is. It's dark oak wood, so I do need to pull out some dark oak wood. I'm going to have to guess which shulker box. I guess light blue. Yeah, look at that. I'm gaining brain cells as the video progresses, and then I guess as fence gates. I'm losing brain cells now. Right, but over here we have a menacing 3-block tall corner bush with a barrel, and then a lantern to give us some light, and I think that goes up there. And then this is for exterior, so I don't want to pull from there. I need to pull this one down. No, I don't. There's nothing in it, so I need to pick it back up, and I guess I didn't bring 3 spruce trapdoors, so I have to craft those. Thankfully, I remembered the recipe. It's a difficult recipe, but because I'm so smart, I can remember the recipe. Then I need to stack up here, put down... Ooh, what am I gonna put down? I'm gonna put down a flower pot with a dead bush, a large amethyst bud, and I need to not flip that trapdoor because otherwise it'll break. And then 3 orange candles. Look at that. I'm so clever. And then here, there should be a block here, but I don't know what it should be. Alright, it looks like it's just a barrel. That makes sense considering barrel is like the only... It'd be chest, bamboo, or barrel. And I only only have one bamboo and I know where it goes, and I have 0 chests, so it clearly is not a chest. The good thing about placing 1x2 paintings is that there's only 2 of them. However, that is also an unfortunate thing because you can't really place down too many of them because, well, they would all be the same. Did I seriously underpack flower pots? Oh, come on. Come on, bruh. Alright, well, luckily I have learned actually, so I started bringing bricks in my shulker box of backup resources in case I'm stupid, which is a very good thing to have, especially for me, because I do end up needing to pull from it quite often. Boop. Okay, so then this is this incredible balcony area. I'm sure people just love to go out there because there's so much room and it's so fun. Okay, but now we get to do the boring part, which is the exterior decoration. And when I say boring for this build, I mean it. The exterior decoration on this build is is that a slime? Oh, what? There's an army. I'm gonna kill them with my pickaxe so it can mend. I'm so glad I get to spend my time killing small green jumping things and then picking up their balls. Like the video if you love balls. I love balls. I don't really know how to recover from that statement, so I'm not really gonna try. Instead, I'm just gonna put down some stuff and pull some stuff out of here. You know, the good thing about building a restaurant is that I'll put in a chimney, and we love chimneys. Also, the sign goes there. It's kind of a weird space. This would be an amazing place for a hanging sign, but unfortunately, I don't have those in this version of the game. I did have them briefly when I updated to 1.21 accidentally. Speaking about that update thing, it could have been a lot worse, you know? Like, chunks could have not loaded entirely, or I could have lost a lot of things, and without an actual backup of this world that is recent, I should, actually make one of those. It would be catastrophic, to say the least. The series would have a rather abrupt and unfortunate ending. But yeah, the decoration on the exterior for this build really isn't much. It's like entirely just fences. Fences everywhere, like there's not even trapdoors around these windows. It's just fences. Well, I guess up here it's not fences, it's actually slabs. And then there's more lanterns to put. There's a lot of lanterns on this build. Is that weird? I think this should be, no, well, not like that. Where'd the stair go? Should it be like that? I think it should be like that. I don't know, I can't really see. That's why I'm putting down all these bazillions of lanterns so I can see. All right, but that's the front done. So then we come around to this side, and this side is fun because this side has the chimney. But first, before I can get to the chimney, I have to put down all this extra stuff. And you know how much I love putting down just extra random things on sides of buildings that looks like they would have extra random things next to them. Okay, but in my defense, usually they do. Okay, so then right here, can I use the right tool to mine the right block? Okay, so we need to put down more bricks. I know if Lone Warrior watches this video, he'll be overjoyed at the fact that I'm putting down bricks because that guy loves bricks so much. Okay, nobody clipped that. I just went up there and then immediately fell down. It's fine. I'm still in an experimental phase, I'm still learning, figuring out how my body works, how I can move my legs and my fingers and my arms and my other parts. One thing that I haven't figured out how to use is my brain, and honestly, after all these years of being alive and having never used it, I'm genuinely not sure if it has a use. It might just be like one of those things you just have. It's like kind of like a collector's item, but it's not really used for anything. Alright, but that was that side, so we did the chimney, and then once again on this side, it's the same as on the front, except there's no window and it's very dark, so I'm gonna put a torch down so I can see. And on the bottom, are there bushes? There are indeed bushes. So, did these bushes do 9/11? It's unknown, but unlikely. And then over here, I think it's just 2, or is it gonna be 3? No, it's 2. Look at that. Me remembering my own build? Guys, this doesn't happen very often. I know it seems like unsurprising, and I should know my own builds, but like if you're a longtime viewer of this series, you know that. Hell, if you've watched this video, you might be able to pick up on the fact that I am not exactly the brightest bulb in the shed, and when it comes to being this smart, I am not it. My IQ Nah, IQ doesn't really measure anything. Like, who cares about that crap? I didn't pack enough fences. Oh well. But let's just say, if I were to take an IQ test, I'd probably fail, right? You're not supposed to be able to fail those things. They just measure things. But look, I'm a computer scientist, alright? And I'm a video game player, so I'm always thinking about those edge cases. I'm a menace. And I uploaded the same screenshot of this side twice in place of one that I actually wanted to upload and needed. I did have 3 spruce trapdoors remaining, which means I guess I did pack those spruce trapdoors. I just put them in the wrong shulker box, so I didn't get to use them. The slime apocalypse is here. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Die. Violent death. And to your family. You guys should have jumped in a lava lake. There's one over there. I've seen, mentioned last episode, I witnessed someone in your family take that route. And it was... Yo, this dude's comboing me. Good thing I said that. I almost finished a sentence, and we know how much I hate doing that. You know what? Sweeping edge. Sweeping edge. Sweeping edge. Sweeping edge. Oh, you're so cute. Maybe I'll keep sweeping edge. I love balls. So the last thing I need to do is get glowing sacks and dye, which I forgot. But I can break the sign and I can put the sign down. And I'm gonna forget what to type. I didn't actually. I'm just looking up what it is. So it's this. Is there 4 of them? There is. And this building, as I mentioned, is called Soup Central. It's a restaurant that sells soup. In case that wasn't obvious, it should be obvious. Oh, wait. Before I say accept, I did this wrong. This is on one line. It needs an established date, and it's 1717. That's kind of a cool number because it's the same number twice in a row. That's the soup building, the Soup Central, I guess. But alright, that is going to bring this video to an end. So in the next video, I don't know where I'm gonna be or what I'm gonna do. I do know I need to build a path from the gardens back up there and then to the cultist, but I think we're gonna be over here for a few more episodes and then we'll move across the river. But that's gonna be the end of this video here, so thank you for watching and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.